Alright, hello everybody, and welcome back to Stalker 2. Last we left off, we were in search for the Doctor, and he actually murked all of these mercenary guys. So, thought I'd hop back in, because I assumed they're going to do some over-the-radio stuff like they usually do. And then we'll probably just walk to her, or, well, maybe run to our next destination. We are a little overweight, so I might spare y'all a little bit of that, not to waste your time. But back to the Blood Forest. Very interesting place. For the Red Forest. I don't remember. I think it was the Blood Forest, actually. It was kind of ominous. You know what? Can I drop anything? Probably these. I feel like I can literally carry nothing. What is so heavy? Probably that extra bit of armor. Yeah, I think I'll just keep y'all with me here. It's not too far. We have a couple more waters. Keep the old run going. I am pretty glad to find one of these DMRs with the scope. I do love accuracy. I wonder if we'll actually see the Doctor, or if we'll have to hunt him down again. Because I think last we left off, there was something. I don't remember what it was. Maybe it was a radio signal, or I could have sworn somebody was getting attacked by the Doctor besides just the mercs that we were trying to hunt down. And I have a feeling there's a bunch of traps in our future that will probably blow me up, unfortunately. This Doctor does not seem like a guy that won't hurt anybody. Oh no, is there a cliff here? Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to go all the way around. Hello? Pretty sure I just heard a beastie. Oh man. I kind of just woke up, so I am yawning a lot. As we get closer.
We got that scumbag. Did anyone catch where he went? I'll forward in the coordinates to the client. Watch my back. Commander, there's someone else trying to flank us. Take them all down. Must be a grateful patient coming to the rescue.
They immediately know where I am? Oh shit. I don't know where you are, but frag out. Oh, there you are, I see you. Did I hurt you? Come on. Oh my gosh, every time they hit me, it just jerks me slightly. At least that's what I'm going to blame it on. Golly, look at them all. on things. Are they attacking something else? It's not very fair. I can't see you through that bush at all. I can't see a damn thing. I think they're kind of stuck, it looks like. I cannot see your head. Not see a damn thing. I think my grenade's got a majority of them, thankfully. Follow the yellow brick road. Does nobody have 308 rounds anymore? Hopefully that's not foreshadowing. And look at the ground, make sure there's... Oh. Gotcha. These mercenary dudes. Golly, who is rich enough to afford all these guys? Oh. Not my problem. Eric's chatting about some sweet loot near the cliff left of the bridge. Very nice. Can't wait to drop off this loot ASAP. Golly, what are y'all fighting over there? Sounds like it's just one dude left, and he just died. Or they won. Golly. What the hell is that? This is absolutely murky. Well, okay then. Nice. Okay, I am back. I did a little test just to see if I would get irradiated to all shit. But it seems like coming from this direction, I don't. So I think it's kind of like a weird wall that keeps me from coming, or that keeps me coming from a certain direction. Just a little weird, but it is what it is. Because otherwise, if I'm up on that ledge, I am just gonna die. But this is very interesting. Is this where the doctor is? Am I gonna die if I touch that thing?
He didn't kill them by choice. The monolith guided him to hunt me with live bait. And I won't let you finish him. Enough deaths.
Is he going to make it?
I've treated worse injuries. Even on monolithians. Especially on monolithians.
He spilled a lot of blood to get here. His own, and other people's.
And so did you, I imagine. I'm aware of what he's done, but he's injured and needs help. That's all that matters to me.
So, it was him who killed the mercenaries and hunters.
They were bait. A way to catch my attention.
But you hadn't helped them.
How many lives can a dead doctor save? Sometimes you need to make small sacrifices so you can save more lives later.
So, this is what the real doctor looks like.
Do you know him? This monolithian?
Strider. His name's Strider.
That's a good name. An honest name. You were looking for the doctor. Well, you've found him. Now what do you want from me?
I'm looking for any information about Strelok. I know you two have some history.
I doubt Strelok's figured out how to bring the dead back to life. So it's up to us to help Strider. Everything else can wait.
You think there's still a chance to help him?
In a way, Strider's fortunate to be a monolithian. There's something that can help men like him, but not us. I've marked a former monolithian hospital on your PDA. If they've tapped into the old stashes, you might find a regenerator there. Along with the monolithians themselves, of course. I'd ask you to spare the wounded and keep them alive. But it's your call, Stalker.
I've heard that you treat both humans and mutants. Why?
Because none of them are responsible for what's going on here. Not the Stalkers, not the mutants, not even the monolithians. And also because everyone has to pay their dues someday.
A regenerator? What's that?
A creation of sea consciousness. It helps the monolithians to heal even the most grievous injuries and get radiation out of their bodies faster. Unfortunately, it only works on those who lack resistance to external control after being completely stripped of sea immunity. Trading one's freedom for the chance to wander through the CNPP during an emission is a devil's bargain. But no one asked their opinion on the matter.
Why are you so concerned about his life?
Because it's the only thing we truly possess. No matter how bad we believe it to be. Now go. Don't waste any more time.
Intriguing. A cable tunnel. This thing? Alright, since it's actually probably going to take us a while to walk over there, I'll kind of cut here, and we'll get closer to our little objective, so I'll be right back. Okay, we are back. Seems to be a lot of sea radiation over here, because there's a lot of people and animals kind of just randomly popping up all over the place, and shooting me, and I'm hearing weird voices, so thought I'd hop back in here since we're closer. But hopefully, we don't die because of this. Oh, I thought those were berries. Hello, monolithians. Someone's dead in here. Thank goodness I make it. Ooh, energy drink. Condensed milk. I do enjoy a good old condensed milk. Is there an infirmary in here? Oh, yeah. There's definitely going to be people down here. Complete the request without killing the monolithians. You what, mate? I don't know how realistic that's going to be. So I bet on the other side of this doorway is the thing I'm looking for. Please turn off your light. What the hell? What is happening? Oh, no, 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 thank you. What am I supposed to do? How do I knock people out without murdering them? All I have is a knife. That's most unfortunate. Yeah. Don't know how realistic that was. There's no, like, knockout button in this game. And I definitely need to make my way and force through all of these monolithians. That was cute that he thought I could do that, though. Oh, those look like spike traps on the wall or something. Was it seriously just one guy? That's so annoying. Who's that unfortunate guy at the end of the hallway? This weird music they got going on. Oh, I am definitely taking that immediately. How long does that last, the Hercules? Yeah, not very long. Yeah, thankfully it wasn't just one guy. Though they think I'm some sort of magician that could most certainly not have to murder all these guys. Alright. I think I'm getting affected by, like, sea radiation right now. There's a lot of weird... I don't know if it's the music or the ambiance, but my vision seems a little wobbly.
Monolith, help our brethren in their recovery. Your enemies are many, and every brother is...
Be cool if I could put a silencer on this thing. Oh yeah, and I have that Sega that I've been trying to redo, or at least fix up. You see, I wouldn't kill these guys. What was that? Oh. But if it was like, hey, to kill the dudes that were like suffering from the recovery, I'd probably do that. One shot, one kill. Looking for a regenerator. How about you do that come around the corner? You're not supposed to walk away. Okay. All your monolithians belong to us. Thank you, sir. Very kind of you to deliver this ammunition to me. I can't read that. This kind of looks like a regenerator. I have a feeling. It's very slim feeling. But I think the monolithians can still be saved. I mean, if we could pull them away from it once, then why not again? So I will probably not be massacring these guys. What is... Did I just pick up a monolithian? What the hell was that? What did I just pick up? I have no earthly idea. These really look like regenerators. Why can't I, pick any of these up? Retrieve the monolithian device.
May your light shine down on the souls of the brave soldiers who gave their lives in service to your will. Reveal the cunning plans of your enemies to us. Give us the power to avenge our fallen brethren. Those who are in eternal union with the monolith can never be stopped.
Okay. Good thing you're chilling out,
May
Doc.
your light shine down on the souls of the brave soldiers who gave their lives in service to your will. Reveal the cunning
An infirmary
plans of your
report.
enemies to us. Give us the power to avenge our fallen brethren.
Gone to the monolith.
Those who
One
are
is a
eternal
resource-saving
union with the
measure.
monolith can never be stopped. May your light shine down on the souls of the
Are all these guys gonna die now?
I'm so cold. Why am I always so cold?
I'm moving to cover, brother!
What am I doing here? Why am I? not matter.
I guess I'll have to put them all down anyway. Well, I am literally almost 100% confident that I would have had to kill all of these guys anyway. Take all advantage. Alright, I am probably extremely overweight now. Nope, inventory please. I have another Hercules. I do. Let's do that. Not that'll help too much compared to what I'm carrying right now. Is there a quick way out of here? I don't recall if I came in this way. I think this is just a sneaky. Is this door open? Sadly not. I think I'm gonna have to go the long way. Nah, we'll keep it here. I took their regenerator. I don't think they liked that. Just to double check, I am taking it back to the doctor. Ooh, I didn't see that before. Didn't see those either. Man. Missing out on grenades? It's not like me. Back to the doctor we go. Shiny. Okay, well, I guess I'll be right back when we're over to the doctor. It seems the doctor has a very weird sense of who needs to be saved and who doesn't, because I literally, pulling that regenerator, I think I killed essentially everyone that needed recovery, but oh well, I will be right back. Alright, we are back on the yellow brick road here. Back to that lovely bubble on the horizon. A lot of weird psi. I think it's just the place I'm transiting through, but the way over to the monolith and back here seems to have some like high psi radiation affecting area. I don't know why. It looks like there was a mine there.
Under the dome and head to the basement. Waiting for you there.
Okay. But it looked like there was a mine on the way that I didn't think anything of it, but it's the only thing that kind of makes me think there's some psi radiation thing. They dug too deep, like the dwarves. If we revive Strider, is he just gonna bite me? That would be very fun. Ooh. What if I do? Doesn't seem like a good place for electronics. Damn, how big is the basement in this house? Golly.
How long did you know each other?
Not long. I met him on Wild Island, back when he was still human.
He was someone who had everything taken away from him. His past, his ability to fight back, even his name. We go to great lengths to cover up our mistakes.
What do you mean, Doctor?
After years of work, a group of scientists managed to tap into the noosphere, the Earth's informational field. An achievement comparable at best to the conquest of space. It was a turning point not just for science, but for the fates of the human race. However, as with all people, each of my colleagues was truly interested in only one person: himself. They began to dream of worldwide fame, of laurels crowning their bald, shiny heads. Naturally, the truth couldn't come out about secret laboratories, brutal experiments, and other such dubious undertakings. It was out of the question. And so, they all got carried away with their dream of a perfect world. You know how the saying goes, great minds think alike, though fools seldom differ. And lo and behold, what do we have decades later? The Zone, in our image, after our likeness.
You were there, right? For the Sea Consciousness Project.
I was once as deluded as they were, but my doubts soon outweighed their confidence. And so when the experiment took place, one of the pods was left empty. The eighth one, or rather, the first, Dr. Kaymanov's pod. My pod. And so you've solved yet another mystery of the Zone, Stalker. Perhaps the most unsettling one. Dr. Kaymanov. Pleased to meet you.
Thanks for your help. Whatever happened to life is the only thing we truly possess.
Frankly, choosing between the two of you wasn't easy. It wasn't my first time, but it only gets harder over the years. But if you don't make the choice, someone else will make it for you. And it usually ends up being worse. I'm not fond of thinking for others, or giving advice. But I get the feeling Strider would approve of the choice I made. However strange it might sound.
There was an 8th pod.
The human brain is too frail to handle a direct connection to the noosphere on its own. In order for it to work, we required 8 participants in pods, filled with a specific solution. I was supposed to be in one of those pods, but I just couldn't bring myself to do it. Valentine reproached me for my lack of courage. But given how things turned out, I was actually too daring. In the end, what we got wasn't control over the noosphere, but rather the zone itself. The lesser of two evils, if you ask me.
The scientists you mentioned see consciousness. They're still alive.
No, that can't be. Strelok dealt with them back in 2012.
I spoke to the representative through the visiograph in Malachite. They still exist in some kind of form he called subtle matter.
Subtle matter? But that's impossible! That means it's still going on.
So, you were the one who created the zone?
Me? No, certainly not. The zone created itself. I merely facilitated its emergence. Although my colleagues and I had different expectations for the outcome of our experiment. You see these blind dogs? I've been trying to tame them for years, but they were born in a lab where they've known nothing but pain and fear. But Tiger here found me on his own. He just came out of the woods one day and tried to steal a sausage. He was born free and had the freedom to make his own choices, you see. The zone is our collective offspring. But all we've imparted to it is suffering and sorrow. It doesn't know any other way. Maybe we're the same.
Why did you refuse to get in the pod?
Because I've always held on to my belief in humanity. My colleagues, on the other hand, advocated for fixing it through the noosphere, purging it of darkness. How could I consent to such a notion? How could I permit them to rob all of humanity, not just of its ability to act freely, but even to think independently? Everything dark and light about us is a result of our own choices. The zone was born in a place of tragedy and horrific experiments, but I believe in a different zone. A zone open to everyone.
A zone open to everyone? That sounds kind of dangerous.
That's because it's the only way you see it. Frightened and caged, born amid evil and violence. What else could the zone have evolved into? in a place where both humans and nature are nothing more than test subjects. If it had been born into freedom, like Tiger, it might have evolved differently, into a zone of creation rather than destruction. And then we might have become different too. We always had the ability to overcome the circumstances. Access to the noosphere would have made us better, even if it meant a rough start. Understanding and forgiving each other is a difficult endeavor.
What do you know about subtle matter?
It was a theory developed by Valentine Darlin, the leader of sea consciousness. Apparently, he's now become the image of the representative. Back in the day, he ridiculed my calculations regarding the existence of the noosphere, while I firmly believed that subtle matter was unscientific. In the end, I turned out to be right. But if he was also close to the truth, that changes everything. According to his theory, subtle matter can preserve a reflection of a person's mind, their personality. If you're implying the representative is real, that means they actually succeeded.
Before me, Strelok was the only one who'd spoken to the representative. That was back in 2012, before Sea Consciousness died. Strelok managed to reach the center of the zone and return unscathed.
Then Strelok probably knows more about subtle matter than I do, along with the sea technologies that Sea Consciousness has mastered during their 6 years of frenetic activity. Chances are, he's still researching it to this day.
That's why I'm looking for Strelok. Word is he's back in the zone.
I haven't seen him in quite some time. Maybe that's for the best. Our perspectives on the zone have probably developed quite differently over the years. If your information is correct, I doubt he's ventured too far from the cordon. Men like him tend to develop a deep attachment to a place they regard as their own and refuse to let go.
I want to find out if subtle matter is real. Things like this shouldn't be left to blind faith.
The scientific method isn't just about the experiment. It's about being able to replicate it. And I happen to know how to test a few of my hunches. If only Valentine could see me now. Well, perhaps he can. We tried to connect to the noosphere as an experiment in the Orbita underground lab. Back then, I saw nothing like the afterlife. But now, with the zone, I think the truth is worth taking a risk. But first, you need to get the cartridge from the signature station in a different lab, X3, near the cordon. It's been 20 years, so the entrances I knew of are long destroyed, but stalkers always find a way. Talk to Sidorovich, he's in charge of the cordon, and could have heard some stories about X3. I'll send you the code to the cartridge slot. Take it, and head to Orbita. Good luck.
Okay. A lot of tomfoolery going on out here. That dog was whining the entire time. Did it actually rain? Yeah, it's probably not a good place for those electronics then. I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. And honestly, golly, that is a bit of a ways away. Yeah, we'll probably head there. But I want to thank you all for joining. I hope you're enjoying. And I will see y'all in the next one. Bye, everybody.